Your life is cursed either way that you look at it, okay? Your life is cursed by God. And with that being said, because you're going to be cursed whether you obey Him or you're going to be cursed whether you disobey Him. And with that being said, I'd rather be cursed by God for obeying Him than disobeying Him. And this means that if you abide by the will of God and do on as He commands you to do, then He will bless you beyond what you can imagine, okay? He will bless everything around you, everything that you touch, the land you walk on. He will bless you in the city and in the country. Your kids will be blessed. Uh, and everything around you due to being obedient to Him. Now, on the flip side, your life is cursed when you disobey Him and you know who come in and, and, and make your life a living hell. His name is Satan, okay, the devil, which he comes to kill, steal, and destroy things. And he's really good at destroying people's lives, okay? This is why it's important to be obedient to God the Father, you see? So that way you can receive blessings for obeying God versus curses and corruption amongst your life for disobeying. And an option, it's an option whether you choose to do the right things or whether you just choose to do the bad things. And if you choose to do the bad things, knowing that you should have a knowledge of the good things and still choose to do the bad things, then your life will be cursed and corrupt by the enemy. Nothing go right for you. You're always going to continue to keep repeating cycles over and over and over again and thinking everybody in the world against you but yourself. And it's all because the life decision that you're choosing to make. And with that being said, if you're choosing to be disobedient to God the Father, then this is the things that will happen in your life. And people tend to blame God for these things. See? But if you be obedient to God the Father and do as He commanded you to in the will of God, then He will bless you fruitfully amongst your life and change your whole life uh, forever and give you everything that your heart desires. See? But, you know, sometimes, and lots of the times, people just want to do whatever they want to do with their life. They don't want to uh, follow authority. I mean, they don't want to be obedient. They just want to do whatever they want to do, and they wonder why their life is the way that it is. See, so your life is cursed by God anyway. You're gonna be cursed to be blessed, or you're gonna be cursed to be destroyed. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather be cursed to be blessed than cursed to be destroyed. See, and this is a message to hopefully wake someone up who's who's not awakened to the curses that God have cursed your life with. See, and with that being said, understand this here right here. Let's see if I can find this in the Bible really quick for you. be facing here. And yeah, like I said, I'd rather be blessed for obedience than be blessed for disobedience. And see, you know, you notice you see a lot of things going on in the world that states in the Bible as well. Like you got fathers and sons coming against each other. You got mothers and daughters coming against each other. You got brothers coming against each other. You got sisters coming against each other, and all these different things happening that was written in the Bible in the world because it's the truth. You see, and it is a a a a thing that if you can't discern the difference between being obedient and being disobedient, then your life is just it's a total disaster. You know, can you imagine going through life to where everything is not happening for you, it's happening to you, all because of your disobedience? Can you imagine that? Waking up every day and it's always something because the disobedience, that that type of life right there. I once lived that type of life before, and once I found out about the light and about God's the Father's truth and His word and His will, then I switched over and I started rolling with God and obeying Him, being obedient to Him, and everything that He had said and spoken, and that I have believed and trusted in Him to do. He have come through with it, and my life been much better. So with that being said, guys, your life is cursed from 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 day one. You know, either it's gonna be a blessing or it's gonna be a curse. And with that being said, Satan he wants to he don't want this message to get out to you right now. See, because I had everything set up exactly the way that it was supposed to come out and be spoken to you. And he tried to flip all of my pages in the Bible around so I couldn't find what I was looking for. But anyway, in the end, God super over exceeds the wickedness and the evilness of, of Satan. So I got my scripture here. And going on to say, okay, blessings on obedience. I'm going to read something to you really quick. Now it should come to pass if you diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God to observe fully all his commandments which I command you today. Okay?